Hello everyone, my name is Aaron Cook, and today I will be dissecting a series of presentations from an amazing website my creative presentation teacher exposed me to called TED. TED is a website that revolves around teaching through wonderful presentations that keep you interested and involved. Let's look at a few. This is Devdug Patanik on the mythology differences and how they influence people. In the beginning and throughout his presentation, Devdug tells it through stories. Everyone loves stories. Since we were children listening to the tale of the big bad wolf, to when we were adults and listening to the tale of our drunk friend. I find this to be a very good way to give his presentation. He played on the things we've loved since we were children, and it was widely effective. I learned so much from him this way. As his presentation continues, he tells the story of Alexander and the Gymnosophists, how each other's myths and beliefs influence who they are. Not many people make this connection. His skill of showing different viewpoints only served to further his presentation and the information that he's trying to convey. DevDoug also has this ability to tell story after story, but still convey the same point. Many people who would do this would end up missing the point and being off the market entirely, effectively losing their audience. DevDoug, however, doesn't. So what do we have? Data uses story to entice and keep the audience interested, makes connection between two different cultures, and effectively uses many different subjects to tell his audience everything they need to know. Moving on, we have Philip Zimbardo on the psychology of evil. Philip discusses what makes people do bad things. He begins with religion, which I felt would be a very strong point because of how widespread Christianity is. He talks about how God's favor turned against him despite being the light and became dark. Religion invokes something in people that makes them watch and listen. You probably became more interested and more connected to it because of it. Philip also uses extremely graphic photos to further his point on how people can change, how good people can become bad people if you just give them enough power. These photos generate a strong response from me personally, which shows how effective these photos are. He also uses widely known studies, such as the Milgram experiment, which every psychologist should know of. Also uses real-life events, which makes his arguments indisputable. So what do we have? He uses religion to keep the audience. He uses real-life events that can't be opinionated and uses studies that the entire world should know. Moving on, we have my favorite presentation, John Ronson on the strange answer to the psychopath test. He uses not images but animations to convey his thoughts. He kept me very intrigued. Another thing I noticed was mood music, dramatic sounds, and music to set the tone. And finally, he ended his presentation with a question, giving the audience something to think about after they leave. So now he uses animation and effects, mood music, and ends with a question. All very good things for a presentation. And one more thing that I noticed with all these presentations, they all had jokes. Without jokes, your presentation is just boring and stoic and keeps your audience uninterested. Thank you everyone for joining me for this dissection of creative presentations. Please make sure you subscribe down below, and if you'd like to see any of these videos, please go to tedtalk.com or just ted.com. Thank you.